Hi, my name is Thomas, and I never believe what I am told. I have to find it all out on my own, and this is the genuine attitude for a serious scientist. Concerning the golf swing teaching, in 25 years of research I found out that expert golfers all have fine practical abilities, but no theoretical knowledge about these abilities. If they had any idea of biomechanical rules, they would immediately recognize that all what they believe and tell about golf swing technique in some way or other is faulty. For instance, most amateur golfers do not even know that for a clean and correct ball impact, it's absolutely necessary that the club head hits first the ball and then the ground. This rules all strokes from chip to long irons. But even if you know this, you still haven't been told how to achieve it, and so most amateurs shipwreck with this task. And yet it's so simple to understand. The lowest point of the clubhead path should be reached at the maximum extension of the angle between left arm and shaft. So all you have to do is to hit the ball while that angle is still remarkably hinged back. All experts do so, but they don't know. They even deny obstinately the reality. And the reality is that both of their hands are holding the club shaft back during the downswing. This maneuver is so resolute that chipping and pitching, the angle is still there to see widely after impact. And this means they never release completely. Amateurs instead try desperately to manage a clean impact by steering with the right hand. But this is exactly one reason for their failure, because if your right hand tries to steer, it can't avoid to straighten the wrists, where they should keep hinged, and in consequence the club head hits the ground before the ball and you end up flipping and scooping. Experts instead are doing all they can to avoid that this angle should straighten too early, and so the straightening results late and extremely fast. And if you will do as they do, you will see how your whole stroke also changes its properties for the better. So you must develop a higher sensibility in your hands to control their behaving. And this is achieved by practicing many chips and pitches. The longer irons will follow and are to be played exactly the same way as any short iron, just with a little more and more backswing. And for amateurs, by the way, it's not necessary at all to change the position of the ball for each different iron, neither to change the behavior of legs and shoulders. Just keep quiet, shift your hands decidedly across the ball, hold your head meanwhile behind the ball, and do not start your finish before impact. The physical and psychological realities in sports are much more complicated as one could guess, and it took me decades of investigation to understand all the multiple matters that interfere in the movement of a human body, mainly with a golf club in his hands and the vision of a fantastic ball flight in mind. So I only can recommend you to study my golf swing theories and try it out on your own if you can put them into practice, open-minded and unbendingly.